Right, video response for Headmase and Bex. I can't remember, Bex, what your second part of your name is on YouTube, but you know who you are anyway. Your granddad was with Nelson, presumably at Trafalgar. I think I got that right anyway. But so this is video response for you guys about dyslexia and stuff. I'm dyslexic, but I've also got other problems such as ADHD and stuff, and it just makes everything difficult. I'm also really slow, but it doesn't mean I'm thick, it just means I'm slow. It took me ages to realise this, right, because when I was at school, obviously I was behind everybody else. I was in the top set for everything, top class for everything, apart from mathematics, which I got an F in, okay? And the thing was, it just took me too long to learn. So, let's say I was learning maths from primary school through secondary school, and it always kept moving on. So when I was just understanding some, I don't know, some sums or something, by the time I just started getting a hang of it, we moved on to something different, the new thing, the next thing, whatever it was, like means and medians and stuff like that. And it just, I don't know, it just moves ahead of me too much, you know what I mean? And it's, like I say, I'm slow but not stupid, that's the difference. This is through my dyslexia, because I have to do everything really thoroughly. Now I've been learning about physics for, I don't know, about 9 years I suppose now. I don't claim to be an expert, nor would I ever claim to be an expert really on physics or mathematics either, but I do know what I'm talking about, okay? So the thing is, it's just took me ages to learn this, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I feel like giving up a lot, but it's just frustrating leaving it for so long, because it's, like I say, because I'm dyslexic, it has to be extremely thorough for me to actually learn something. Like my job at the moment is landscape gardening, amongst other things, labouring on building sites, things like that. But anyway, I've learned to mow a lawn and use a mower really well now, right? But it's taken me about 6 months to learn how to use it properly and how to work it and how it gets blocked and everything, right? This is a really simple thing, but it's taken me ages. But now I've done it, I can do it for the rest of my life, perfect, if you see what I mean. But until that point, it was still beyond me. Okay, I might be able to understand physics and maths and stuff, but I can't mow a lawn properly. Okay, that's another thing, I can't do directions, for example. Also, street dancing, like break dancing, which isn't actually called break dancing, it's b-boying or b-girling, whatever. But anyway, there's that, there's locking, body popping, waving and stuff like that, ticking, strobing animation. It's taken me ages and ages to learn to dance on my own, because I'm just teaching myself from these videos that I ordered off Mr. Wiggles and Skeeter Rabbit and stuff from America. And it's really frustrating. All my mates say to me, some of them say, you can't actually learn to dance, you just have to dance. Some of them say, you need to learn to dance, you need to go to classes, whatever. But, I don't know, somehow I just believe that I can do it eventually. And it's just taken me ages. I mean, it's taken me like 5 years so far of learning dances. I mean, before I actually started doing any moves at all, any dance moves really, with any style at all, it took me sort of, I don't know, about two years or so, just watching the moves to get them into my head first, before I even started to actually physically practice moving and doing these dance moves and stuff. And obviously dancing as well, because dance isn't just about the moves, it's about the movement more than anything. But I mean, it's important to know this, that just because it takes you a long time doesn't mean that it's not going to happen eventually. This is what always happens to me. It's like I spend ages and ages and ages learning something, then it just clicks, and once it clicks, that's it for life, and I've got it for life. But until that point, it still seems like it's beyond me. So it's also about being interested in stuff. For example, maths and stuff. Like me looking at a load of figures that I can't even see properly anyway, because they sort of swim about in my head and stuff, and I can't concentrate properly. It's just boring, to be quite honest, and I do get bored really easily. And so when I was trying to learn maths at school, I just didn't connect with it, that's the thing. I just didn't connect with it at all. And so, because of that, I suppose I had no real interest in maths at school. And obviously I didn't learn, I got an F. But if someone had told me a different way of doing it, where I was interested, and actually explained to me about Isaac Newton and everything, and all the famous people that I'm interested in, and all my heroes and everything, such as Albert Einstein and people like that, obviously Newton as well, and Karl Popper and stuff. But if someone had understood that I was slow, but not impossibly impaired, if you see what I mean, then it would have been so much easier for me to learn if I had some kind of connection with the subject. It helps me loads, like history. I've just been talking to Bex about history, and history is my favourite subject, historically speaking, no pun intended there, but ever since I've been a kid I've been interested in history. I once got top of my whole year at school in the First World War test without revising, because I was just so interested in the subject. I knew it all, because I just read and read and read about it. It just goes to show that if you really are interested in the subject, you're not doing it trying to understand just for the sake of it with no connection to it, as a dyslexic person this is talking about here, then it does help loads, as Bex has said, that when she's interested in something, it really, really helps. I don't know if this is the same for you as well, Headmase, but, you know, let me know. By the way, I'm on a different camera as well to Headmase, and this is my new N82 mobile phone, so because all my old videos people keep saying the sound's too low, sounds too low, so I've balanced it on my baseball cap on top of a CD case, with it being a phone, and I'm just looking at it hoping that the top of my head's not cut off, and that's why I'm crouched down a little bit, and I'm in extreme close-up like on Wayne's World, right? So I'm hoping that this is better quality video and also better quality sound, or louder sound, because I suppose not everybody knows where the sound settings are on your computer to turn it up, do they? And I do get that is a common complaint with my old video camera. My old camera's over this way somewhere in a drawer of mine. I've got a couple of minutes left, so I'll get it for you. Right, this is my old camera, look. It's cost me about 100 quid, I think. Right, it's not bad. It's got like a little remote control with it and stuff. It's just a no-make, easy picks one, you see. Look, this is it. It's not bad. Hang on, that's the battery, right. So if I open the screen, that still works. Right, so, if I turn it that way, you see, this is what I was filming on like this. Okay, I don't know if this will pick it up on this video, but anyway, that's what I was filming on. And this is responsible for the low sound. So, as I say, I'm hoping that this new one, this new phone camera, 5 megapixel, Carl Zeiss, zoom and lens or whatever it is, I don't know. I just got it free on my contract, hoping that it's better anyway. This is about dyslexia. It's about time I dusted my camera off. You know, and I don't know, I haven't made any videos for ages. I always say this, I haven't made any videos for ages, but I don't know what to say sometimes, you know what I mean? And I have to just sit down and just try and film what I'm thinking, and I need it to be sort of, so I can watch it myself again, because I have a bit of trouble watching my own videos sometimes, you know. But I like it because it's a snapshot of a time, you know what I mean, when I was feeling a certain way and thinking a certain thought, which I enjoy. So all my calculus, physics ones and everything. Like I say, this is meant to be about dyslexia, but I'm just going to do it as a video response to Headmase, I reckon, so Bex can view it as well and whatever. And so nice to meet you, Bex.